Hello students, welcome back to online session. This is Sridevi.S.A from Upper Public School. Today I am here to discuss the question answers of Equatorial region. Okay, in last class we completed this lesson and today let us discuss the question and answers. Okay, all of you open your textbooks. See page number 44. Page number 44. First bit. Fill in the blanks with the correct answers. A. Bit number A. Fill in the blanks with the correct answers. First question. See, equatorial areas have dash humidity all round the year. Here three options are given. What are the three options? High, moderate and low. Which is the correct answer? Among these three, high is the correct answer. The equatorial region receives high temperature and rainfall. Next one, second one, the tallest layer of the trees in the equatorial region is called dash layer. Here three options are given: emergent layer, divergent layer and insurgent. Which is the correct answer? Emergent is the correct answer. Next, third one. Rainforests occupy dash percent of the Earth's surface. Here 2, 3, 4 options are given: 2, 3 and 4. Which is the correct answer? 2 is the correct answer. Fourth one. Pygmies live in dash: Congo, Canada and China. Which is the correct answer? Congo is the correct answer. CONGO, Congo Basin or Congo region. Next, name the following. Second bit. Bit number B. Okay. Name the following. Name the following. Under this first one, topmost thick layer of evergreen forest. Topmost layer of the forest is called emergent. Emergent layer. And second one, Yanomamo live in dash. Yanomanos live in Brazil. Next, third one, a tribe living in Malaysia. Tribes living in Malaysia are called as Samans. Samans. And fourth one, the lowest level of plants growing in the equatorial rainforest. Totally we have 4 layers. No, among those 4 layers, in which layer plants grow the lowest level of the plants growing in the equatorial region. Lowest level means forest floor. Forest floor is the lowest level of the plants growing in the equatorial rainforest. Now, next is bit number 6. True or false? First one. The daytime heat in the equatorial areas is tolerable. False. Next, the equatorial rainforests form a top layer called canopy. Top layer called canopy. So canopy is formed by the tops of the trees and the branches. Okay. Next, third one. The canopy is formed by the crowns of most trees. True. It is formed by the crowns of the most of the trees. Next, the rainforests are sparsely populated. Say rainforest. The rainforest receives high temperature and rainfall. No, the equatorial region receives high temperature and heavy rainfall. That is why here it is not suitable for human life. That is why we find very low population. Sparsely populated is low populated. True. Next, see. Next one is D. Big number D. Page number 44. First question. What is the first question? Say. Describe the location of equatorial region. See children, already I assigned that PDF. In that PDF, if you have any doubts, you can refer that PDF. Just I don't write question answers on the board. Just I explain one by one. Okay. Just you see. One by one, I go on explaining. Okay, first question is describe the location of equatorial region. Describe the location of the equatorial region. Describe the location of the equatorial region. See, where is equatorial region located? It is located between 5° north and 5° south of the equator. Okay, south of the equator. Understood? It is located between 5° north and 5° south of the equator. Say it is located in torrid zone. Okay, from where to where the torrid zone extends? The torrid zone extends from Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. That means the area which is located between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is called torrid zone. Okay, 23.5° north latitude is called Tropic of Cancer and 23.5° south latitude is called Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, in between these, the area which is located in between these is called as torrid zone. Okay, here, what is North Torrid Zone? What is North Torrid Zone and what is South Torrid Zone? North Torrid Zone. What is North Torrid Zone? North Torrid Zone is nothing but the area which is located between equator to 23.5° north latitude. That means Tropic of Cancer. Equator to Tropic of Cancer. The area which is located between equator to Tropic of Cancer is called North Torrid Zone and South Torrid Zone. Okay, the area which is located between equator and Tropic of Capricorn is called as South Torrid Zone. Now, Next one. Second one. Describe the wildlife found in the equatorial region. Second one is, now let us see the wildlife. Second question. Describe the wildlife found in the equatorial region. Describe the wildlife found in the equatorial region. Now let us see the what type of wildlife found in the equatorial region. See, wildlife means, what do you mean by wildlife? Wildlife is nothing but animals. Okay. Animals like gorillas, chimpanzees, monkeys, lemurs, marmosets, flying squirrels, bats, baboons, crocodiles, alligators, snakes, lizards, hippopotamus, joggers, giraffe, antelope, and butterflies. All these animals are found in the equatorial region. Okay. Why? See, listen here. The equatorial region receives more temperature and more rainfall. High temperature and heavy rainfall. That is why it has densest forest. As it has densest forest, wildlife is also more. That means animals living in this region is also more. Next, and number of, not only animals, number of birds, insects, and butterflies. Varieties of birds, insects, and butterflies also live in this region. Okay. Next, let us see. Next question. What is the next question? Name the tribes that live in the rainforest. Name the tribes live in the rainforest. Tribes live in the rainforest. Name the tribes live in the rainforest. See, third question. The tribes that live in the rainforest are pygmies, salmons, and the Yanomamo. Okay, these are the tribes found in the equatorial region. Okay, tribes live in the equatorial region. Pygmies live in Congo Basin, and the salmons live in Malaysia, and Yanomamo live in Brazil. Okay, these are the tribes found in the equatorial region, and where do they live? They live in pygmies live in Congo Basin, and salmons live in Malaysia, and the Yanomamo live in Brazil. Okay. Now next question. Next one. Describe the climate in the equatorial region. Fourth one. Describe the climate in the equatorial region. Okay, this is the question. Fourth question, this one. What type of climate is received by this region? Say the climate of the equatorial region, let us see now. See it experiences, equatorial region experiences tropical climate. Okay. In last video only I told you it experiences tropical time climate with high temperature and heavy rainfall. Okay. How is the temperature? The temperature is very high, and how is the rainfall? The rainfall is very, very heavy. Okay. It experiences equal days and nights. Okay. Say the climate of this region is hot and wet. The climate of this region is hot and wet. Okay, and say it experiences equal days and nights. Equal days and nights. And say next, it does not experience different seasons in a year. Say this region does not experience different seasons in a year. This is what the climate of this region. Next one, describe the life of the people living in the rainforest. Fifth one, describe the life of the people living in the rainforest. Describe the life of the people living in the rainforest. Let us see the life of the people living in the equatorial region. See, the equatorial region receives high temperature and heavy rainfall. Already I told you. So it does not suit for human life. Okay, this climate does not suit for. It is not suitable for human life. Next, so we find very low population. Because of that, we find low population. Why do we find low population in equatorial region? Because it receives high temperature. It receives high temperature as well as more rainfall, heavy rainfall. That is why the climate of this region is not suitable for human life. So that is why we find low population in this region. Okay. The people here are not sedentary. How are the people? They are not settled here. They move from one place to another place. Why do they move from one place to another place? Because in order to hunt animals, for hunting animals, gathering edible fruits, roots, etc. Okay. Next, what are the main occupations of these people? Okay, what is the main occupation of these people? The occupations of these people are hunting, gathering, next farming, fishing, etc. Okay, hunting, gathering, farming, fishing are the occupations of the people of this region. Next, what type of people live in this region? Aboriginal tribes. Okay, tribes. Aboriginal tribes live in this region. Say, which are the tribes live in this region? Say, pygmies, Red Indians, Samans, Sakais. Okay, all these people live in this region. Okay, next. What are the crops grown by these people? What are the crops grown in this region? Let us see now. Say rice, maize, and cassava are the main crops of this region. What are the main crops grown here? Rice, maize, and cassava. And what are the cash crops? Cocoa, coffee, tobacco, cotton, rubber, and oil palm. Okay, these are the cash crops. What are the cash crops grown here? Cocoa, coffee, tobacco, cotton, rubber, and the oil palm. These are the cash crops grown in Equatorial region. And this region is also rich in mineral wealth. Okay, what are the minerals found in this region? Tin, petroleum, copper, uranium, and lead. Okay, these are the minerals found in Equatorial region. See, where do they live? Where do the people of this region live? They live in the huts. Okay, they live in the huts made of twigs, leaves, and branches of the trees. Say the people of this region are the people of this region live in huts made up of twigs, leaves, and branches of the trees. Next, what type of clothes they wear? They wear short clothes. They wear short clothes. This is all about the life of the people living in the Equatorial region. And next question, describe the vegetation found in the Equatorial region. Sixth question, describe the vegetation found in the Equatorial region. Now let us see what type of vegetation found in this Equatorial region. Vegetation means trees and plants. Already I told you that this region receives plenty of rainfall as well as temperature. Okay, sun rays. That is why very thick forests are grown in this region. How are the forests? They are very, very thick. And how are the trees of this region? They are very, very tall. And they have hardwoods. Okay. See, the forests of this region are called evergreen forests. Why they are called as evergreen forests? Because the trees of this forest do not shed their leaves at the same time throughout the year. So that is why they remain green all over the year. So that is why they are called as evergreen forests. Okay. What are the main trees grown in this region? Let us see now. Rubber, rosewood, mahogany, cinchona, and bamboo. These are the varieties of trees grown in this equatorial region. Okay. By this, I finish today's class, children. If you have any doubts, please call to my number and ask. Thank you.